it's Adam from Scan Pro Audio. I'm here with another video and another special guest. We welcome Tom today from Arturia.
Hello.
So, new product, new brand. I'm sure many of you that follow our channel, Arturia is probably not a brand that you would associate with the kind of products that we talk about on our channel, but I saw it and thought, I think you should see this. So I've invited Tom along to show us the amazing Astrolab.
Yes, so this is the Astrolab 88, which is an 88-note version of our Astrolab platform.
Yep.
For those of you who aren't aware who Arturia are, we are a software and hardware manufacturer based in Grenoble, France. Been around for 25 years.
Yep.
Or 26 now, actually.
Yeah.
And we have a very rich heritage of making software instruments. Everything from synthesizers to pianos to organs and everywhere and in between.
Yep.
And what the Astrolab does is takes our massive catalogue of all these kind of vintage synths, modern sounds, classic sounds, and puts it into one performance keyboard.
And that's why, there you have it there, is why I think we should look at this product today, because like many of us at home, so people that know me know that I play the keyboard, play the organ, I play old piano and all that kind of stuff. And I've always dreamed of having like a PC and a MIDI controller and running loads of different virtual instruments and having these amazing sounds that you can get. But it's too much faff for me, too much money, too much faff. This is kind of solves that issue because it combines the two together. So it's almost
Absolutely.
like, imagine that having a piano keyboard, so obviously do a 61 key and an 88 key Astrolab. So imagine having that and all those cool sort of sounds that you would normally get from a VST virtual instrument inside it.
It does more than that as well.
Of course.
Because not only does it give you all the sounds from those kind of virtual instruments, those synths, those kind of things that you're looking for, but it actually takes away the complexity of having to learn those.
Yeah.
So something as deep as our CS80V plugin, that's a whole massive, complicated analog synthesizer that you've got to kind of understand the intricacies of. So what we've done with the Astrolab is actually built in our Analog Lab software,
right? Okay.
Which basically takes all of the sounds and the presets and all of the difficulty out of programming those synth sounds. So we collect all the very best sounds, and we put them in here. And there's also more available when you connect it to the app.
There you go. Amazing.
So you haven't got to learn what an LFO does, what an envelope does. You haven't got to learn any of that complex jargon. We just give you 8 simple controls to get to all of the detail parameters.
And again, that's why, and I've mentioned this before on our previous content that we've done where we look at products like, V-Stage. It's kind of simple. It's laid out. You want to get to the sound and it sound amazing. This is why this product attracts to me, because it looks stunning. The screen is stunning. I know you can say, oh, it's small, and how can you see what honestly, you need to kind of see it, try it. I don't know if Tom can get a nice zoom on that or whatever, but the screen is amazing. I'm used to like keyboards that look like they're from 1985 with the screens or whatever. But the screen on this is beautiful and it's really, really easy to use. It's a dial, it's a touchpad, it's got everything you need. So where do you want to start? Where shall we dive in?
I think if we go to maybe some electric pianos, something that we wouldn't normally associate with Arturia. We're very much known for our synthesizer sounds.
Okay.
So if we go to maybe some pianos and electric pianos and some organs, that kind of thing, and then have a little scan through and then maybe have a look at some of the artist.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Some of the artist sounds.
Just for those of you at home, you've got basic groupings on the front here, different categories of sounds which we're all used to. You've got effects on the right hand side here and a volume. You've got these 4 sort of we can come to that, what they do when the sounds, I'm guessing you can layer 2 sounds, you can split. You've got an arpeggiator, and that's kind of the basic. I mean, there's loads it can do, I know that, but the basic panel controls is where we are. So we're diving into electric piano.
Yep.
Where do you want to start?
I quite like this Rode sound.
Okay.
You are a far superior keys player.
Shall I try it then?
You go for it, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So obviously all your controls that you've got, oh yeah, it's lovely up there. So you've obviously got reverb on there. And you can see as you change it, you can see in the screen exactly what you're doing.
Talking more about that visual feedback. not only have you got the very bright screen,
Yeah.
you've got the LEDs above the keys.
Yeah, love it.
Which serves a couple of functions.
Okay.
So if you're someone that's not as good as you at keys, like myself,
okay,
you can actually go into a scale, and now you can change what that does. So if I hold it, I can now change what scale I'm in.
It's a cheat sheet.
And it will only put those notes in, it'll only like those notes that are in that scale.
That hurts my brain.
That's your brain.
So if you're playing a B flat, as an example, it's not playing a B flat. You can see I'm pressing the B, but it's saying, nah, you don't want to be playing a B flat if you're playing in the key of C.
Yeah.
You want to be playing an A. So it's triggering.
It's really helpful to help you learn where the actual positions are. And of course you can turn it off.
Yeah, that is cool.
You've got that great visual feedback, but you've also got these LED halos as well.
What's important though with that, because we've had that on a previous video. I did it on I forget what it was now, SX920 with this real sort of, you basically play single notes and it plays these really cool jazzy chords. And I get it. I get why you'd want to use it, but a lot of people saying, you know, it's not playing, it's cheating or whatever. And I get it, but at least with this mode, it's giving you that visual feedback.
And
so you know, right, I'm playing that, and it's saying, no, I'm not going to play that note for you because that doesn't work. It's playing that, so that works.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like
it's sort of like when you're having your piano lessons and your teacher slaps your hand. It's exactly that, but less offensive. So great visual feedback from the screen, the LEDs above, but it does another thing as well. So if we let's try and find a multi-sound quickly.
Okay.
So if we go into types.
Yeah.
So I'll explain this in a second. There's going to be a pad sound. And then if we just scan through them very quickly.
So what you're doing there, so you're putting all the pads together and you're just going through the pads, and you can see on the screen what sound you're picking. You can turn the dial to change sound, or you can use the up and down arrows. Oh, right, here we go. So you've got two sounds there.
So you've got part one.
Yeah.
And then when you press part one, these controls change colour. So I'm now editing part one. When I go to part two,
it's green.
It's different. And you can split it and you can choose your split point. So now that's...
And again, it's so visual, isn't it? You've got one sound on your left, which is orange. Because, of course, it's orange, green. Love it.
Yeah. So you've got that really acute visual feedback. So it's very, very easy to navigate. Again, we're taking all the difficulty out of learning synths, having to find sounds, having to collect sounds, having to have a computer, an audio interface, work out what an ASIO driver is.
Yeah.
It's just turn it on, go, good sounds. That's the whole thing. So we were in electric pianos, have a listen to those.
So again, if we can go through these, just a few, so we can just turn the dial and it will actually flick through.
Mm-hmm.
Different ones. Reverb on that. Do I do it? Gotta do it, Anna. Too cheesy. Again, two sounds. So I've got a split. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great. Really, really easy to use. Yep. Very informative. Really visual. Mm-hmm. And it's giving you though, I mean, we've only done electric piano so far, but it's giving you those kind of sounds that you wouldn't normally get on a traditional sort of keyboard, you know, whatever. So, yeah. Right, where do you want to go next?
Where do we want to go next? Should we have a quick listen to the pianos?
Yeah.
I want to explain the piano in here very, very quickly. So all of the instruments that are in here are based on our software instruments.
Yeah.
Piano V, which is what this piano is actually quite an interesting piano because it's not samples.
Right.
It's physical modelling.
Okay.
So what that means is we can actually change the physical behaviour of how the piano is functioning and make it sound. So currently, you can change like the age of it and the tuning of it, and
you can see it in the screen as you're doing it. What you're changing, the brightness you're changing, the dynamics you're changing.
So you can instantly make it really...
Sounds like I used to have lessons on.
Yeah, exactly. You can make it sound like an old honky tonk. But yeah, there's lots of different models of pianos in here that have been physically modelled. So Wunderkind is quite a good one if you would like to play something far better than me.
Yeah, it's a lovely sound. It's a lovely sound.
I like that one a lot. So we've had some pianos, some electric pianos. Shall we hit some organs quickly?
Let's do it.
So we've got quite a few organs in our collection. Oh, yeah.
Again, some nice presets with a split.
Yeah.
If you're a Doors fan, with your sort of Vox Continental and your and a bass.
Well, that's the other beautiful thing. Talking about the readout, it's showing you exactly what the instrument is.
Yeah, and it's showing you again on the side. So the electric piano, of course, is on your left. The organ is on your right. And I'm guessing is that. That's an ambulance. It's not.
One thing I should mention in regards to the organs in particular, you can do something very, very interesting with the Astrolab.
Okay.
You can actually plug an external MIDI controller into it.
Okay.
And then choose which part goes to which one. So
you can set it up as an organ, in effect.
You could have a dual manual, totally. Yeah. So you could have this at the bottom and then another MIDI controller at the top. The beautiful thing, if you do use the Arturia Keylab, all of the controls on the Keylab MIDI controller will map to that instrument. So you can make a really strong dual manual controller.
And it also makes it, we've spoken earlier about it's easy. It's dead simple. So again, following that on, it's easy. You connect it, it works.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Really, really easy. Green Onions tune. Anyway, too much cheese for this time in the morning, but it's... Nice Vox. Can we say that? I don't know if we can say that. Well, I can. You probably can. I can. So then on this then, what would these do by control? So obviously these will be reverb, delay, whatever effects have been assigned to that.
So we define these controls as brightness, timbre, time, and movement.
Okay.
Depending on the instrument that is loaded, it could do something different. So on a lead synth, generally speaking, brightness will be a filter. Sorry, headphone users. And timbre would be something like resonance, generally speaking. But if you're on something like an organ,
who knows?
It could be something
kind of similar. It is kind of a filter on an organ, which is a bit weird, but it works.
It will always do something to the brightness. It will always do something to the timbre, the time, and the movement. What that's actually doing in the background, again, is dependent on the instrument. So we've designed these macros so you can go, okay, I want to make it less bright. Stat knob. Instead of going, where's the filter? And this one doesn't have a filter, and make it adding complexity to that workflow. We've made it very, very simple.
So we've got great organ sounds, you've got some great pianos, you've got great electric pianos, but like we said before, I've kind of got that stuff because I've got that on whatever instrument I'm playing at home. But what I lack is decent synth sounds and decent pad sounds, which is where these really, I think, excel. So what is some of your favourite pad sounds as an example?
We can go through types, go to pads. I mean, we could do it with this menu, but I just wanted to show you navigating with this. Go to pads. Tokyo Dreams is a great one, but the one I want to find is, where is it? Water Lilies is a nice one. Venus Rising, this is a cool one. So have a little go of that.
Yeah, great.
It's a very kind of trad, brassy pad sound.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
So we've got kind of trad sounds, but what we can also do is navigate by instrument. Okay, so these are all the different synthesizers that are in here. Now, if we want to go for something a bit more, let's say modern, we can go to Pigments. Which is our very futuristic synthesizer plugin that we've been doing for quite a while now. And this has the ability to do everything from very traditional sounds, so kind of pluck keys, all the way through to trap, kick, and piano. I have no idea what this is going to... There you go. So you got a trap, kick, and
split.
Yeah, I mean, I can't make that sound good myself, but we all know what that's from.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's going to be some very, very modern sounding ones in there. So
yeah.
If you want your Rhodes piano and hard bass sound, it's in there.
But that's the thing as well. What you can do is you can then edit the sound, change the sound, and I guess save it.
Yeah, so when you connect this to Analog Lab, so there is a phone app that you can connect this to, and it lets you manage your playlists, your sounds. You can bring sounds in and out, that kind of thing. If you want to further edit the sounds, so make your own presets, if you do fancy going down that, it's more than the rabbit hole, it's a black hole, let's be honest. You can do that. So you would need to connect it to Analog Lab on a laptop. And you would need to own that particular plugin. And then you can completely craft your own sounds, drop it straight into the unit. And the integration is really great between the two.
Well, and the other thing that you showed me before, which I thought was great, was the artist thing. Yeah. Well, maybe we can look at that, because what you can also do is we can search via group, as we mentioned before. You can search via instrument, which is great. But as kind of a sampler, shall we say, you can search via artist, which is great.
Yeah, so we've done these things called tribute packs over the years. So we've got lots of different artist tributes that we've done. Do you want to pick one?
Well, let's have a look. We'll go through. I mean, there's loads in there. Ed Sheeran, got Gorillaz, Herbie Hancock, got Journey, we've got Lady Gaga. Yeah, MJ is going to be Michael Jackson, surely. So you press that. So you've got immediately you've basically got presets for various Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah.
The Gong from Beat It, of course, Beat It Rhodes, Billie Jean bass.
Straight away.
I mean, there's also then the electric piano from Billie Jean. And it's great because what you can do is if you are creating your own sounds, say you're into, I don't know, Michael Jackson or whatever, is the example that we're in now, you could then drop some extra sounds in that. And then can you create your own artists? And
you can create your own playlist.
Got you.
And then you can name it and call it whatever you want.
Okay, I love it. It's great. It's so intuitive. At your fingertips, you can sound great immediately.
Yeah,
I like that. That's great.
The other thing I should mention as well is it does have a mic pre on the back.
Oh, right.
So if you want to use a vocoder, you can. But if you want to use this as an all-in-one solution, so voice in, straight out, you can.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love it. We looked at arpeggios yet. Shall we have a look?
Yeah.
Start with some of your favourites that you've got, because I also like, again, it's very visual. So if we pick a sound and put an arpeggio on.
Absolutely. So if we go to Shift and Arp, we'll turn on the hold.
Yeah.
It's
changing the time.
Yeah. I would just want to explain the playlists really, really quickly. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different playlists, and they can be different banks of songs. So if you're a gigging musician and maybe you're doing your Aha tribute that night, you can have all of your sounds loaded in here.
Yeah.
One of the cool things it will do as well is when you can set it up so that when you load a sound, it can send another program change message to another synthesizer.
Great.
Or another keyboard.
Or a module even.
Or a module even. So if you want a piano here, so when you load that piano, it can send another message to have that synth player.
Because I know he watched the keyboard live, so I know he watches our content, but there is a gentleman at home that has a Arturia, and he has, I can't remember which one he's got, some MIDI controller, I think, but he uses it with one of our Ketron products that we do, the module, and he uses it for that.
Yeah.
So what he does is he'll set some sounds on his MIDI controller, And then it might even be an Astrolab he's got. I can't remember, but what he does is when he changes the sound, it does exactly that. Yeah. It changes the sound on his device as well, which is it's really clever.
Yeah.
So yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have a couple more sounds?
Yeah. Let's do. Can I do one? Can I? Because I was playing before.
Knock thyself out.
I can't remember. It's that really nice string sound that we.
It's called 16 Oscillators. That one.
That one. It's a wicked sound. Great sound, some wicked sounds, and again the sounds that you wouldn't normally get on your standard sort of keyboard. It gives an extra palette, extra flavour to extra sounds, and sounds that normally, as you've mentioned before, you can only get if you're using plugins or using.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing about. I'm not going to poo-poo the competition.
No.
But a lot of other stage pianos of this ilk will use samples for their synths, whereas what you're actually playing with is the DSP, the actual synth itself. So you've got way more fidelity in the sound quality.
But yeah, there's some great sounds. I could sit here all day going through these because they're some great sounds.
So yeah,
love that. So I just thought I'd bring that to everybody at home in case you're wondering, you're wanting something different, you're wanting a different flavour to the sound set that you've got at home, maybe without, going into VSTs and buying a computer. You might just want to use it as a controller keyboard with using the sound and using it with a module or another product. It's great for that as well. Don't forget they do it in 2 flavours. So they've got a 61 key and of course an 88 note weighted, which we're playing with today. So that is the Astrolab. So check it out on scan.co.uk. And thanks once again to Tom.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see Tom again to show us some more Arturia products. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.